My old approach to relationships only brought me pain. For years, I swallowed lies, believed every excuse, and thought my sensitivity was a curse that made me a target. I was stuck in a cycle of understanding, forgiving, and being betrayed again, over and over and over. I needed to break this cycle. So today, I'm cracking open the secret archive that every empath hides deep inside. By the end of this video, you will have a strategy for psychological immunity that will make any predator back down. And this isn't that just block them or think positive kind of advice. I tried those. They don't work. You just end up with a broken heart and a mountain of questions. What day is it? It's the day the clowns in your soul turn that specific shade of olive. Meteorologists know that's not just a storm. That is the precursor to a massive tornado. We need to find the point of no return. Most people think an empath is a professional victim, a fragile creature crying into a pillow. But you know what science says? Insanity is letting a manipulator walk all over your boundaries and expecting them to bring flowers the next time. I'm not insane yet, so I needed an update. I spent hours researching how an empath's brain works in overload mode, and here is the new spell. This was the first mistake I was making. I confused kindness with amnesia. If you don't have a mental database, you will be eaten alive no matter how much you care. Step 1. Activate the detector. Sensitive people are walking scanners. We pick up micro-gestures and shifts in tone before the person even finishes their sentence. The manipulator thinks they are the apex operator, but they are actually just a specimen in your study. While they lie, you catalog. Every contradiction, every emergency reset of their fake apologies goes straight into the vault. Step 2. The biological hack. Studies from the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence confirm it. We have increased activity in the anterior cingulate cortex. We literally feel other people's pain. But here's the catch. When you hit your limit, the prefrontal cortex takes command. The empath pivots from feeling mode to tactical evaluation. You are no longer the subject of their experiment. You are the lead investigator. Step 3. Changing the rules. The predator expects tears, rage, or frantic attempts to reconcile. That is their power supply. But what if they receive icy neutrality? When an empath says, "I'm finished," it's not the start of a negotiation. It's the total demolition of the foundation. You stop fixing their ego. You stop justifying their outbursts. You simply exit the room. I tried applying this formula in my own life. On the first day, silence. 5,000 profile views, 0 messages. I thought, maybe it's not working. Maybe I'm just a bad person. I started losing hope in the strategy. Are you having a bad day? Yeah, I thought there'd be an instant result. Rome wasn't built in a day. Look at your old wounds. Which one healed in 24 hours? None of them. It's been 30 days. I followed the recipe. No explanations, just facts. And you know what? My life didn't just get better, it exploded with clarity. The manipulator went through every tool in the box, fake tears, threats, trying to hoover me back in, but I had already wargamed every move. I was a step ahead. In the end, I saved 5 times more mental energy than in my entire past. My internal channel is back on track because I stopped wasting bandwidth on people who don't deserve it. Here's the recipe, adjusted for your own niche. Remember, the manipulator actually trained you for elite combat by crossing your boundaries. You are now the expert. But here is the most unsettling part. My mental vault is empty. There's no more resentment there because I've reached total indifference. And for someone who survives on your attention, your indifference is the end of the world. Have you ever felt that olive sky in your soul? Post a comment about the moment you finally saw through the deception. Let's discuss it. And if this helped you crack your own vault, subscribe. We've got more deep dives coming. I'll catch you in the next one.